Well, both teams are in form. France and Ireland beat New Zealand in the autumn internationals. Ireland looking to take their winning run in internationals into double figures. Born in this local district of Saint-Denis, a tough upbringing for him, a real talent from the Bordeaux club. And now the human asteroid that is Weenie Antonio goes. Great start from France, and it's into Mac inside to his little mate on the shoulder. A Toulouse 1-2. Dupont gets the try. It is a sizzling, sensational opening by France.
We see it time and time again, the way they work together. It's a bit of a speculative ball inside from Ntamak, but when you know the little maestro's constantly running up and down that central channel. Under a fair bit of pressure, and there's no more pressure than a Six Nations match of this magnitude. And it's a 7-0 lead, and a catapult of a start for the home team. And you just know they'll thrive emotionally on this.
Well, that's one thing that the Irish have to do here is stem that momentum. Only they can pull it off. I know Cameron Wacky went with his own sneakers. Do you call them sneakers? Maybe the kids nowadays don't.
He moves like
Oh! Mac Hansen! Mac Hansen! High alive was Mac Hansen on his second cap for Ireland.
He has really announced his arrival on the international scene. Player of the match last week at the Aviva Stadium, and pouncing on that one. Catching the French absolutely ice cold, but it was all about the alert work of Mac Hansen, and Joey Carberry, who can be a truly deadly goal kicker, closes that gap. Play on, Dupont. Damien Penaud was signalling for the ball, and he gets it. What a pass from Dupont. What an offload it is to Moefana. Brilliant French rugby there on the front foot now. Off goes Marchand. Dupont comes in for the ball.
By advantage.
Advantage here, and it's Willems runs into Dan Sheehan. Digging the ribs for Ireland if this one goes over for France. There's a real crispness about that man's strike, a real confidence too. And it's the French looking for their second win of this Guinness Six Nations Championship, who take the lead into the half-time. Joey Carberry gets us underway for Ireland's second half, and you feel that Ireland need a bit more power, a bit more bulk and ferociousness if they're to beat this French side. It's that clipping style of Jamonet's, and does he ever miss? Not very often is the answer.
Get into positions in and over the breakdown, turn the ball over. Brilliant.
Dan Sheehan to Caelan Doris now. Can France defend this? Can Ireland find their power tools and get over the line? Oh, they can, indeed they can. That is superb stuff. They hammered their way through that big French pack, Ireland.
Well, it's too easy, isn't it? The French gave the penalty away, put themselves under a huge amount of pressure. Brave choice from the Irish to go to the corner. And then really from the setup, France defending the back of the line out, Ireland shift to the front.
Oh, that'll do Ireland very nicely indeed. Bundyaki, patience, cohesion. Build the phases now, wait for the French to tire, make a mistake. Afford Ireland a gap. Jamison Gibson Park, he's the one who finds the gap! And Gibson Park spins a web through that French defence.
Breakdown, just watch here. As he looks up, Cameron Wacky calling numbers around, and it's Willems with all of his kilos that can't cater for the ability of Gibson Park on his 2 feet. Brilliant. Jalonc, that was.
Oh, they've got the ball. Here's Weenie Antonio. Can he get his 22.5 stone to the line? Battering, banging, hammering on the Irish door. And it all comes crashing down. And Cyril Bay was the player in support, and that was the front row union who were doing all that heavyweight work there.
Referee goes flying. Cyril Bay knocks over 1, 2.
Well, that was never going to be a problem for Melvin Jaminet. France continue their quest for a Grand Slam. It would be their first Slam and championship for 12 years.